Little booty got a little bounce to it. Go hard and right to it. Wipe that, gon' throw right to it. Oh, way too long. Oh, it's way too long. I think I could take it all. Oh, why you acting scared? Pull up like a chair. Know you see me over here.
Maniac. I gotta cut that off. That's
who sings that?
Gina Ayako. I think I said her name right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was tripping.
Gina.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Love Important Nonsense Podcast. Was that enough time? You can cut some of that music off if you need to, okay? Joe. That was enough time? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure we could keep that in. This is the Love Important Nonsense Podcast, and this is Sex Chronicles 3. Woo!
I feel like we're so loud.
I do. I think. Put me down on my headset.
Hey, turn it down a little bit.
So yeah, I got to stop. It's just driving me nuts. I sound like I was echoing in my own head. So this Sex Chronicles 3, we here, of course, with my Sex Chronicles partner here, Val.
Hey, welcome.
Val's here from her. You can check her out on Instagram, Soulfully Val, Reflections with Val. Fucking on all platforms, you know. Check out, you know, her podcast, Reflections with Val. Yeah.
Yes. Check
you got
it
anything new coming out, Val? You good? I heard you out here doing big things.
I'm working.
Yeah, we out here working.
I'm working.
Yeah, we try to keep Val
busy
from going into the gutter. You know, I'm just joking. Yeah, we keep Val busy. Val keeping herself busy.
Yeah, because I feel like when I don't get busy, and I feel like in any entrepreneurship world, you know, when we're not busy, we can get in our heads, and then we can be like, "Yo, why were we doing this in the first place?"
We could talk about that all day. Okay. Whew. You'll get up in your head so fast. Really? You'll get nothing done.
Yeah.
Nothing. Because
exactly.
you just second guess everything. Sometimes I got to call, like I just called Joe. Like I was talking earlier, it's called Joe about Lynn. And I was just like, you just got to sit down on the phone and talk to me about it. Just, even if I knew the answer, you just got to sit down and talk to me.
Yeah.
And just let me, because I get up in my own shit and this shit won't work out at all. Okay.
So do you have like a planner for all the things that you got going on?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you know what happens is that sometimes I don't like planning certain things because it takes out the organic feel of being spontaneous or on the moment. But I like to have like key points that I'm gonna hit.
So you're not a planner owner kind of guy. You're more of like a to-do list owner kind of guy.
But when it comes down to like, so say if I'm doing my business, I have to plan that out. Even though it frustrates the shit out of me, I do give myself a little bit of room to freak it a little bit, just in case I need to call an audible in the middle of a workout or something. But most of the time, I'm just kind of like, I have that all planned out. Okay,
wow, I got you. There's a whole system.
Yeah, Sunday starts, and then okay, let's just say Val's training with me, right? Cool. Sunday. All right, I gotta know. I gotta remember what Val's levels was. So when you leave me at that time, I get on my phone and I put in
the levels.
I put in her levels. I think intermediate on the upper body, needs to work on blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I do corrective specialist too. So I like to kind of like. That's a lot. That's also a reason why I like to take pictures, because it kind of keeps me. I kind of see how your body's angled when you do certain movements and stuff like that. And I do that, and then I go home and I want to check out the meals. Like okay, what? Like say if you was like, okay, I need a nutrition plan, Matt. All right, cool. I need to make a proper nutrition plan that I believe will work for you, depending on what you showed me. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to do a workout plan that I feel is particularly good for your body type. Let's just say you want to get the Superman workout going on, so you want to look like Wonder Woman tomorrow or something. Well, I got to create a plan that's around that nice little sexy V and all that stuff that's going to work for you and blah, 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 blah. So, and I got to do that probably like 10 times, all right? Because I got 10 other people, you know? So...
yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but people,
so to deal with that, plus
then I got to do the podcast. So when it comes down, so when it comes down to the podcast, I'll just grab a few things that I like, you know, and then I'll be like, okay, I remember this. I'll just put it in my phone. I'll say something like, I was walking down the street and I'm like, oh, baby fell in a stroller. I just put it in my phone. Baby fell in the stroller. So when I get here, I pull it up and be like, okay, I remember that moment when the baby fell in the stroller. So I could just like, you know what I mean? Or when I'm doing quarantine mat. So that's my process behind everything when it comes down to like doing the podcasts and
but that's the whole entrepreneurship thing that I'm telling you about. So like, I mean, yeah, you have your moments where you get in your head and you're like, yo, am I doing enough? Should I do more? You know, because you get a lot of people and you're like, damn, I should step up. But then it's like, no, people are going to you because you're you and you're. So it's like, is it really a level up? It's just in your head. So please, people, you know, I'm there right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not stuck in a rut or anything, but I'm just like trying to like compete with myself in a sense. Like I'm no longer comfortable with how I was doing things, and now I'm trying to like change the momentum and like increase or level up of some kind. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a new spin or a new something needs to be thrown in the pot. Something. Right.
So I feel like before we get into the sex part of the podcast, it's just that like we were saying before, when you get into your own head, you start to like question things that you do and things like that. Entrepreneurs, we kind of can't really question too much because we have to be on the do at the same time. Like, so I have to do it and then kind of work out how it's going to work through that process, because if we don't even get started, then it makes no sense for us to even think about it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like we have to throw it out there first. And if I want to start a goddamn sock company, I got to start the sock company and then work it from there. You know what I mean? That's what most that's a lot of entrepreneurs that I know of. Right. That's how they do it. You know what I mean? They're just like, yo, we have to do it, and then we just go through the process
and then learn through the process instead of overthinking.
But at the same time, you don't go into it blindly either. Like, you want to have some type of, you know, you want to know a little, you know, read a book or something maybe, you know. But they say read 3 books and you're a master at it.
Something like that.
That's bullshit.
That's
I still don't know physics like that. You feel me? I'm still trying to learn physics. You know, I went through this weird phase of astrophysics. We got to cut that shit off. That's a whole nother podcast. We got to talk about butt sex. No, I'm just joking. I think the first one we was going to talk about, what we was talking about, how to know if it's okay to spend the night at a person's house after a one-nighter. A
one-nighter or a hookup, I think. Or a hookup. It doesn't matter. It could be a one-nighter. It could be a hookup. It could be...
Do you even spend the night when you do a hookup?
No.
I feel like, right? I feel like it's like now, it's like, you know you was here for, right? Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get out. You know what I mean? Why are you still here?
I agree.
Why are you still here?
I don't know. With the whole dating thing and the whole dating scene, it's a whole topic within itself. It definitely changed, but everything's more quicker. I could text you. Why do I have to, work to go up to you and make an approach?
Oh, so when I say that, I'm a chauvinist, right? I said the same thing before.
What did you say?
Oh, you got it. That's a piggish thing to say. And I'll be like, yo, it's 2020. Why am I taking all this time to hook up? Why would I take all this time? Yo, send me. Yo, you trying to get it popping? I'm trying to get it popping. You trying to get it going? Yeah. All right. Yo, this is my address. What's up?
It's just a hookup. We're not doing anything.
Yeah, we just hooking up.
We're not looking for something more than.
No, get out of here. Yeah. Let's go get pizza. You know what I mean?
Just don't be spending the night at my house.
Don't spend the night. Bring drinks.
I don't know. I think a hookup. Why do we have a hookup?
Because we need connection.
Let's talk about that.
Well, human beings, to me.
Human
beings. I gotta sound like the documentary from Earth. You're busting your head. From the documentary, they be like, human beings on planet Earth. I'm like, oh yeah, because we're on a different planet. You fuckers.
I know.
But I feel like humans we have this longing for an emotional connection. We need that. We need this touch of another human. We need it. Some people die from not having any communication. That's why solitary confinement is so important.
I mean, if we want to go to scriptures, that's why Eve was made for Adam.
Yeah,
because he said
is that why she ate the apple too? But that's besides the point.
He said every being was made perfect except one, and he said mankind, he failed. He said, I failed because I realized that man cannot be alone, so I'm going to make Eve. Okay, a lot of people don't know that.
Here's the problem with that. If he knew that, he should have stopped it. You feel me? Like, if he's the all-knowing, powerful God, shut it down. Like, no, let's take that out of you real quick. There's only one guy there. There's only one guy that exists.
I don't think he expected.
Nah, he was just
Eve.
like,
Eve like betraying us. I don't think we've all expected that.
I think he didn't expect the horniness of Adam. He didn't understand how horny Adam really is. And he was like, yo, Adam, let me get that off you. Adam was like, no, this thing is doing something. I don't know what this is. I gotta do it. You know what I mean? He was like, take this apple. He was like, yeah, sure, whatever, fuck it. You know? Can I hit it again?
I don't know. Like
Adam's a sucker. Adam was the first.
Adam was the first man.
No. He was the first guy who got pussy whipped.
Yeah,
okay?
He was.
Because there's no way, if the guy is so powerful, there's no reason.
She was powerful too, though.
Yeah, but there's no reason for you to go against the Almighty, right?
What do you mean?
The strength of the Almighty is almighty. The connection.
How is that going against the Almighty, though?
But he decided the one thing that the Almighty said not to do
is eat.
His girlfriend was like, "Take this apple." He was like, "Oh yeah, you got pussy."
Hold on, but was it Eve or was it the serpent?
Well, the serpent talked Eve into it, and then
exactly. So Eve was the one who was like,
I know. I feel like we get into scriptures right now, but let's just say Eve was a motherfucker. Okay,
we're gonna say Eve was the motherfucker,
and that's
but
why
at the
you
end
guys
of the
got
day,
periods.
I feel like yes, you're right. I think man is not supposed to be alone.
No,
but I also think we have free will, and I also know that we have desires.
I think Eve was the first person to experience free will.
All of us have free will. Adam had free will. We have the choice of free will.
He was the only first person to
act out on free will. Exactly. So we act out to me.
So women at the end of the day, right? Women at the end of the day, right?
No, I was gonna say to me, I feel like when we are hooking up, we're acting out on that emotion as well.
Okay.
The same way that Eve acted out on that free will emotion when she knew better,
right?
But she didn't do better. You know better.
Get your shit together.
But you don't do better.
I feel like we're about to break out in the church. Turn the Bible. For the Lord Saint Leviticus. Chapter 2.
About to do the Sunday service every hour.
I'll definitely be the priest. Go ahead.
No, but it's true. It's true though. Like we know better, but we don't do better. And like sometimes we end up in situations like that when we hook up. We're like, oh shit, this person looks hot. Oh my god, we're at a bar. They look the part.
What's wrong with that casual hookup though?
I don't know. You hook up with the person. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it if you're the person who cannot, who could do that and not have any attachment to it. But if you're the person who does have attachment to it and like just literally goes to it because you need it, because that's your escape, because you don't want to face a lot of things in your life, then that's when I'm like, all right, you got to be real with yourself.
Right.
Because you're using sex as an escape because that's the only time that you feel happy and liberated, which a lot of us do. I'm not going to hold you guys.
Yeah, we've been there.
You know what I mean? Like I've done a lot of silly hookups doing that.
A lot of night
and
crawlers.
That's why I
Not
feel like it needs to be something it needs to be something that needs to be like kind of like avoided.
Oh, since we over here, who that? Over here talking about sex. Who that? Hey, what's happening? We recording. You want to pause it? You want to come through? What's going on, girl? You looking good? What's happening? I'm gonna say it on here. What's that? You looking nice in that green. Talking about sex over here. About got me getting hot and shit. You know what I mean? She coming here looking like you know what I mean? Like a treat. But I was talking about how we're gonna get into that one later. But yeah, so again, hooking up at the end. So why?
Well, we were not on that. We were on like the hooking up. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hooking up at the end.
Hooking up.
So should we? So we shouldn't have hookups.
I think we should.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're in agreement on that one.
I think we should, but you should do it smart, and you should not use it or over abuse it. That's all. That's my thing.
Hookups? Yeah.
I think we need to be real on that. Like,
I think you need to be real with the person and not just kind of just let them know what it is. You know what happens with a lot of my guy friends? A lot of my guy friends, they end up getting in trouble with these regular hookups because they never just establish what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll pop in and be like, look, mama, you know what time it is, right? It's 11 o'clock at night. I ain't call you over here for no conversation. What you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? Put the legs in the air. But that's
when a guy.
But you gotta be like
so
honest
that's another
about
thing.
it.
When I'm a friend and a guy invites me over at 10 o'clock, is for that. Be real with me. It's your house. It's your domain. This is your kingdom. You hit me up.
We got other people over?
No, it's just you.
We
you hit
close?
me up. You texted me.
We super close?
We're not super close.
We're not super close?
And you just texted me.
At 10 o'clock?
At 10 o'clock.
I want to fuck.
You want to fuck?
Yeah, I want to fuck. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We're not close? We're not close? I ain't got no other people over. I'm just going to contact Val at 10 o'clock. Hey, what you doing? Come on over here. No, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to have baby oil on and shit. I'm going to have the soft music playing. It's going to be candles.
That's
like,
horrible.
What you mean horrible?
I'm so gullible because I've been in so many situations where I've been invited to.
I feel like she was going to say this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
She's Spanish as shit. Okay, she drinks the alcohol hot. All right, that shit takes.
There's no. Let him know. Yes, I reach for that. Even though it's a wine cooler, I'm not mad.
So definitely let's talk about
no, but yeah, what we were saying.
You're just talking about you've been in global situations where you've been at someone's house at 10 o'clock at night because they just
like
contact
I
you.
expected like, oh, we're just a friend and like we're hanging out and he's probably gonna talk to me about like whatever.
Just think about this for a second.
And then like it just turns into like this awkward like, you want to come to my bedroom? And I'm like, what? I mean, I'm right here hanging out in the living room. I know, chill.
Right? Why we gotta go to the bedroom? What the fuck you talking about?
Like,
why we gotta take it to the bedroom? Where we going?
The only one that has not done that, obviously, is Joe.
What do you mean?
You know,
what? What do you mean the only one? I ain't nobody trying to take you to the bedroom yet.
I've never been over your house.
Oh, don't.
First of all, did you ever
clear my name? All right, clear my name.
Invite me at 10 o'clock at your house.
Because the 10 o'clock at night by myself. No, I did not. But 10 o'clock at night.
It would not be you. Obviously, it would be Joe.
Okay, Joe's a good man. You know, Joe.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously.
Joe's been touched by angels. You know what I mean?
It's not that. It's just like, bro, like, I stay. Listen, Jersey media, we get shit done, okay?
Of course.
There's times where
we're all business partners here. That's another
I'll be
thing.
here till 2 a.m. editing. At that point, it's like, do I go home? Do I stay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I stay.
Did he be? Yeah, they be contacting me like, I'm up at 2 a.m. I'm up at 2 a.m. chilling, and I get a message like, from like Joe or somebody like, hey, oh yeah, we still here. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, Joe. Yeah, we're still here. I'm like, I know I'm working at home. And he's like, yeah, me, Val, Zane, we're all here. You want to come over? No. It's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, Joe. I'm not going nowhere. I'm like, I'm not even wearing clothes. I'm not even planning on wearing clothes. Like, I'm not putting back on clothes.
Every single time we do that, it's because we bring you up and we're like, damn it, where's Matt? And then it's like, hit him up now. It doesn't matter what time it is.
Like, yo, I see you online. What's going on? No.
Yo, for real, I'll be peeping.
I'm busy.
I'll be peeping. I'll be the eyes. Like, what you doing? Where you at?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. They give me the craziest creep messages about coming through. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
You have no idea. It gets down in Jersey media, okay? It gets down.
But yeah.
Tay came that time, and we had a little party and everything.
I was gonna stay at that. I forgot what happened.
Nah, you were too busy for us. It's okay.
Yeah, I was. But
I was
gonna say, clear my name, yo. Clear my name. I don't hooks.
Okay, let's not say this year, but let's say a time before Matt was married or something, or I don't know, ball and chain.
Ball and chain? No, first off,
let's be real.
When I was ball and chaining, okay, I was ball and chaining. I still didn't have to hide anything.
Okay,
we gets down at the crib. Ain't nobody gotta hide shit. But that was before ball and chain.
Okay. So that was before.
Look, it's all about honesty, yo. Okay. I keep it completely 100. Like, I'm not gonna sit here. First off, I'm not. Look, if we not hooking up on a reg, I ain't taking you nowhere. That's just first off. Okay. Ain't happening. So for me to give you all this time and affection and all that shit, we gotta be.
So if we hooking up, you're not giving me no time outside of the house.
No.
You only know my bedroom and that's it.
You know what you're here for? Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
We had an agreement.
You said you are just hook up, no emotional attachment.
Yeah, there's no emotional attachment. Now,
Like,
if we was like hooking up and then there was more to it, that's something different. Then you'll like take them out.
Then you will do that.
Then you want to get
stuff.
to know them and what your secrets are, and then realize they're a crazy person, and then leave them on read. You know.
I feel like sometimes, let's talk about this though. This is a good one. I feel like sometimes guys do want to hook up, but they don't know how to say it, so they egg them on.
That's
they egg them on.
That's what I'm saying.
And
My
they
boy
lead
was
them
messing
on.
up.
Right.
I was like, yo,
why is that?
Because guys they scared. Okay, look.
Then we have the choice.
Is it because first off, you guys got all the power already.
Because we have the pussy.
Already.
We got the bomb pussy.
The pussy's there. You got all the power already. So now we got to figure out a way. They're trying to convince you in a way to get into that bomb ass box, right? But they don't know if you're a freak, and also you don't want to disrespect anybody. You know what I mean? That's
so you
another
play
thing.
games.
That's how people end up playing games because they didn't know how to get around that whole not wanting to disrespect someone. See, me, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about this.
I'm gonna lay it out. I see you. I'm attracted. Let's fuck.
What we doing here, right? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's true.
You want me to spin in it? What's up?
Want me to
Do you want Got tricks up my sleeve. You want to learn about that? All right, but you want something else afterwards? No, I ain't got nothing for you. But
I don't know. Maybe you know what it is. A hookup is good for like when you need to learn new positions and you want to get to learn other things and level up in the bedroom. I feel like a hookup partner or friends with benefits is perfect with that.
You know the good thing about hookups is you could do things on a hookup that you will never do to someone that you're in a relationship with.
Okay, can we talk about that? Why is that? Because you guys have this respect.
Again, I don't want to disrespect you.
Oh my God, that annoys me because as a person,
Joe, did we always talk about this? All right, I don't want to disrespect. Okay, listen. Let's just say you nasty, you freaky, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little hot scenario, right? we
steamy.
We all getting it going. Let's just say you ever seen you know when you get a pop, you ever people start spitting during like, you know what I mean, and gets real hot and you looking at you fucking each other and she spits, you whatever, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of
you
spit.
don't do that to the woman you gotta see the next day. You know what I mean? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you nasty. You let me spit. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Let me do that to you. You're so gross. You know? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
That's how you're gonna be if you were to be that as disrespectful as you wish you could in the bedroom.
With a hookup, I'll put my boot on your head. You ever seen with a Timberland? Yo, you ever see the pornos when they put the Timberland? They take their boots off.
No, remember how I told you that you would be hitting her from behind and you have your foot,
have your foot
right on her, right on her head.
It's just like,
and
girl,
you just pop. She's just like, damn,
shoving it like.
She's just like,
like, girl, is that your soul? Am I hitting your soul right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Also, you know another
I can't. He said, "Am I hitting your soul?"
We got so much bad information on this show right now. Somebody gonna fuck up their relationships.
Yeah, for real. They gonna fuck up their hookup that they have for like
they gonna
a
be like,
minute.
yo, I heard I could put my boot on your head. Shorty go and start swinging at him.
I heard I could do all kinds of shit.
But I think you should. I think that you should be able to have hookups. All right.
Okay.
I think you should be comfortable enough having hookups because it's another thing. You're not comfortable. Sometimes you don't know this person. The person never seen you naked. You might be insecure about people seeing your body.
So this is what I'm talking about. Bring it back to the men that lead on to gain the hookup, right?
Right.
They gain the hookup. Now it's a situationship.
Yeah. Now
I'm sleeping over. Now there's like not indirect, but like distance communication type shit. So that's where it becomes a playing game type of thing, right? So now if I don't want you in my house, how can I kick you out after just let but you just egged her on, you flubbed her up to get to that hookup. She's in your bedroom, you can't leave.
Who can't leave? She can leave. What are you talking about? Again, it's back to communication. Get out. What are you talking about? You know, hey, wake up. Wake up! Your bus is coming. You gotta your Uber's outside.
I've even been to hookups that literally have made me like basically try to stay the night. So I'll do that. I'll stay the night.
That's because you did something weird during that sex session, and now they're like, oh, I gotta see if I can get this in the morning. I gotta sleep.
Damn, that's crazy.
You did something. I know what you did. You did the double twist with the sloppy tops, right? with the spit out. You made a mess with the double twist.
I don't know, but the point is, I've been in situations.
She's like,
I guess so. I don't know. I'm an inner freak. They know this by now.
Look, the princess came over like, I heard you talk about double twist sloppy tops. Yeah.
I was like, I will not speak about my work until it's demonstrated and performed. Let me stop. I don't know, man. I just been in that situation. I woke up. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't want to do this again. You know, I just wanted to.
But I think also women need to be. Also, I think women need to be comfortable enough saying like this is a one and done, because sometimes they get weird about like, oh, I don't want to be looked at as a certain way or feel a certain way about themselves. And
that's true.
And they put themselves in a situationship.
Oh my God, that's so true.
You know what I mean? So that also.
Listen, I had a hookup where I had to kick him out my house.
What?
I had to kick him out my house.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that?
No,
like
you didn't.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Let's go.
He basically was a guy that was on top of me. Whatever. This was my first yellow. If you know what that means.
Yellow.
I don't want to be.
know what first yellow means.
Okay, I'm sorry.
My fans don't know shit.
June? She knows.
What's that? What's the first yellow? What is this?
I should not have used that term because of racial awareness.
Come on now, can we do this?
But
Oh, he was Chinese. Okay.
He was a little Asian.
He was a samurai.
He was a little samurai.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
A little
ninja. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he knew one of my friends, and I never went this way. You feel me? Like, I tried a German. I've only had Hispanics. I respect them. You feel me? Power to them. But this was my first time. I was like, you know what? I heard the reputation. I'm gonna not listen to it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a little try.
Give it a little college try.
This guy, he seemed like he got a little body. You know what I'm saying? And so
now tell me, I'm like itching over here. Please.
He goes to my house, and man, bro, I was so disappointed.
Was it what's been reported for him? I'm not gonna say
What's has been reported for him. Okay. This is for him.
Did
not
he
all
live
of
up to stereotype? He lived up to stereotypes.
It was so bad, bro, that like I literally was like, yo, I literally just faked it. I said, I
heard that tongue game is crazy though.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't crazy enough.
It wasn't crazy.
He didn't read none of those Kama Sutra books. All the link.
I think it was just sloppy. We were at a bar.
I was gonna say something so racist just now. I had to stop it. It was funny. It's funny. I had to stop it though.
It was at a bar. It was a little sloppy, so I can't really. I was like, just get out. I shouldn't have just done it. You know what I mean?
I feel like you do this a lot.
What?
You get into this point, like you get right in the middle. You be like, nah, right in the middle. Like every time you tell me a story, you be right in the middle. Be like, yeah, so we was hooking up. He had me against the wall, and I was just like, nah, I don't like the wall like this. Nah, it's over. Yeah, just get me off. Just put me down and leave. Like the audition is over. like, yeah, you had your chance. You didn't play this part out right.
Only 2 times that I did that to you. The first time it was kind of like I told you I fuck. No, you said, have you ever fucked someone in the midst of fucking? Been like, damn, I shouldn't have fucked them. That was that one.
But you went off with like 3 more stories after that. You was like, yeah, one time I was in the back of the car and I was just. Nah. And I was just like, yo. And she just stopped. Nah, saying it halfway. That's a legit. You a bad tease, Joe. You letting them get all in. They getting hot and bothered, building up a sweat. And if I was just sitting there like, you know what? Nah. Just stop. It's just pulsating. Like, what? Just stop. No, I'm good. I'm ready to go home. his junk over there crying. But I was like, nah, I'm finished. Wow. Oh my goodness.
I only did that. This is the only time I did it though.
Okay.
I don't know what other stories
you was talking about. I told you the car story you told me.
The car story.
Then the other guy, the first one when I asked you about it. I don't remember the dude's name.
I would feel weird, but I would not tell them. Again, I continued.
So you got to a point where you felt like you had to finish too? That's also got to be weird. Like you'd be like, okay, I don't want to hurt their feelings.
It's not about that. It was more like at the moment. You're talking about you're talking about a different time. This is the only time I've ever denied a dick during the process.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The other times,
I feel like she's lying though, but whatever.
like I'm watching Jerry. Yeah, the other times it was just me feeling uncomfortable doing the thing, and I still continued. I just didn't. I said that they made weird faces, or I felt uncomfortable with how I was looking. You know what I'm saying?
I got a story for you.
Like it's just it's a crazy mess. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is, I ended up having to kick the guy out, right? And he was literally fighting with me and saying, "No, let me stay. Let me finish what I gotta do."
Use that technique.
And I was like, no, I gave you so many chances. You already had one, you had two. I don't know. Like, I mean, I didn't give him so many chances.
You gave him 2 chances?
Yeah, there's 2 chances to reclaim himself during the foreplay or doing whatever he was doing, and it was just not working, bro. It was just not working.
Yeah, Doug's. So to my young yellow master,
and his thing was small. I don't know.
My ancient. Get your tongue game right. They got tutorials online now. You can get the master class, I believe, of cunnilingus. I feel like, you know what? Yo, hey Joe, put it down. Okay, we about to start a master class. Cunnilingus master class, baby. Go on, you know what time it is. Hey,
what's a cunnilingus?
Cunnilingus master class. Yeah, it's vagina eating. Huh? I don't want to say she wears green, but anyway, we're gonna go with.
She was like, "What?"
I definitely said green, but definitely, I felt. You know what? I had this one lady. It was she had the weirdest. I think this is how we're going to end the show with this vag conversation. She had the weirdest vagina ever, right?
Okay.
It was like the top half was super wet, right? It was dripping out, and then the bottom felt like sandpaper. I don't know what the fuck it was. I had to stop. I stopped because the bottom was legit hurting. The bottom of me was hurting, and the top of it was wet, which I didn't understand what was going on in her vagina.
So why didn't you just go to the top and slap it a little bit?
No, because to go inside, the bottom of your penis will rub against the bottom of her vagina, which felt like sandpaper, but the top was still wet. It was
I just literally asked.
No, but here's the thing. Again, we do all those tricks. We do all that, but here's the problem. Again, so the bottom of vagina still felt like sandpaper.
Oh, so it was still dry. It was still a dry scalp.
No.
Regardless of how many times you re-wetted it.
Okay, so the top, this all wet, right? All this is wet. I mean, juice is coming out, shit, it's wet. But the bottom of the vagina, where I'm inside, felt like I was rubbing sandpaper. So it wasn't like it wasn't wet. It was just like it was wet in sandpaper.
Okay, so that must have been painful.
Yeah, that sucked. So, and it nicked me.
This is why I don't hook up as often.
It nicked me, and it was over.
You see what I'm saying? Because I could avoid these things.
The moral of that story is, if you got a sandpaper pussy, you got to keep that at home.
Don't ever trust a girl's pussy game talk. That's what I feel. Don't ever trust it. Always just be your own judgment on it. Did
you know this? I think I told this on one podcast. You know the secret on guys eating cooch with bad smells?
You told me that they put the thumb in it and then they just go to town.
So if any women if a guy ever put his thumb right on the hole of your pussy and kept licking your clitoris, it's because your pussy stinks.
But if the guy's all in it, and if he's in it,
I'm not even doing it.
But if he's in it. All in there.
Yeah, he don't care about his life. That guy right there.
No, I'm talking about if he's doing that, it doesn't smell.
If he's doing it,
if he's in there like swimwear, it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell.
I'm asking.
It still smells. It just smells like Now it smells like sex and whatever the fuck else that was in there.
No, we're talking about a random guy.
Okay.
Hooking up with some bitch. Her shit doesn't smell. He's obviously just going to town.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. He's just gonna go to town.
He's just gonna go to town.
Yeah. His hand's not even gonna be near that hole. Matter of fact,
all.
his tongue probably slipping through the hole a few times.
Right. Okay. So that's how you know your pussy's popping.
Just popping.
How do you know it's a pussy's popping?
How
First
you know?
of all, like, can we just get to that? How you categorize, like, how is a pussy horrible? And then how is a pussy like, yo, this pussy?
I feel like I'm educating the masses right now. Okay. What? That is not even a game.
That's not even true.
No. Yes. No, you need to do your Kegels. Girls and boys. Boys need to do Kegels too. Sir, if you do Kegels, you last longer. Again, if you do Kegels, you last longer. So do your Kegels. Squeeze. Squeeze that shit. Hold it for about 3, 4, 5 seconds.
I still don't feel like that is what makes a pussy good.
No, but that should make it tight.
Okay. But that doesn't make it good.
Put that damn thing on. Put that damn thing in there, and they slamp the clamp on you.
I'm not talking about what makes it tight. I'm talking about what makes a pussy good. Let's stick to the question.
Like I said, to make it tight. What do you think? Loose pussy feel good?
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
okay,
so what makes a pussy good?
Past the tightness.
Okay, so
we got the tightness.
Okay. What else? Smells. Smells is always good. A proper manscaped coochie, you know. I like, you know, some guys, they might like it hairy. You gotta know know your audience. You gotta know your audience. You know.
In general, like, out of all the pussies you've had, it's literally not that big.
No, it's not. It's not. There's a process behind this. Okay. You know, you can't just be like.
So there's different colors. There's fat ones. There's chubby. There's lips.
A fat choke.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you.
I need to know which one.
Start drooling. A fat choke. You know what I mean? A fat choke is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty hot. You know what I'm saying? Get the juices running. That's why I got the beard, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I think it's always a preference. That most of the time, what I've read is that most guys don't like a flat pussy. Okay, nobody really. I like to say pussy.
What's a flat?
Like, you know, when it's just like a wall and a clit, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it feels like it's just a wall.
So you bony.
The bony pussy.
Yeah, the bony pussy.
I don't like the bony pussy. Nobody really likes bony. You gotta have some meat on your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your pussy gotta at least have like a little.
It can't blend with your skin.
Your pussy need to look like it's blowing his lips up. Like, you know what I mean? It gotta like.
It can't be too thinned out.
Nah, it can't be thinned out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She wants. Oh, I like to take big dicks. No, you don't. Not with that.
Oh, she talk it up too. Like, she
they always talk it up.
She talk it up.
Let
me
tell you right now, in real life, if you're not a porn star, you got a flat puss, it is very unlikely that you're taking anything big.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll put it out there. Okay.
All right, so that's another category right there. That's what makes a pussy good, is if she can take it.
Yeah, that's another.
That's another category right there. Yeah.
Again, so there's always a preference. Some guys like girls with no experience hardly, and they feel like they got to teach them and shit, which I honestly, as an older man, feel like that's annoying.
He said, I don't got time for that. He said, y'all can learn.
Yeah, you figure it the fuck out.
But come to me when you expert.
You know, because you come over here as expert level. You know what I'm saying? Go figure it out over there, novice. Work your way up. You know what I mean? But yeah, some people like less mileage. Some people like more mileage. Some people like more mature women. Some people like less mature women.
Yeah, but how does that come into the bedroom and how her pussy is?
Because it's how it looks too. The vagina looks like it's not that mature. Some vaginas look like a guy is a little bit more mature. This looks like it belongs to a woman. Yeah, right? It's nice and fucking, right? It's just nice and
right, I'm listening.
Juices falling all over the place. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? After you
he's over here intense. Like
after you finish doing that thing, you gotta wipe your beard like this. You know what I'm saying? That's a grown ass person. Flat pussy.
That's a flat pussy belongs to like some 12-year-olds.
You know, that's how I feel. I feel like flat pussy doesn't belong to. Yeah, and like that Barbie shaped cooch.
That Barbie shaped cooch.
I'm good on that.
Nobody want that Barbie.
I'm pretty much
cooch.
good. I'm all right. No, we gotta be.
You're not delivering.
Nah, we're not.
You're not throwing that back.
We're not. Don't even. I'm okay.
That's what I heard too. I asked that question to a lot of guys. I'm like, what really makes a pussy like really good? And a lot of them were like, well, it depends. Is she also working or I'm doing all the work?
Right. Oh, that's a big thing too.
Because that's very annoying.
Oh, dead bodies.
So if she does the work too and she's throwing that shit back while I'm doing it, it's like, yeah, she's fucking great. And like, is she throbbing that shit too? While she
but
did
there's
that?
levels. There's levels though. If she throwing it back more than you throwing it forward, that means you ain't doing a certain amount of work. So now you got to kind of equal this out. You get a little self-conscious, like, all right, why she hitting it so hard? Am I not doing work? And then she's talking more shit than you. You be like, whoa, hold up. Well, like, who's in control of this situation? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So if a bitch talks too much in bed, you just be like, damn, I need to step up a little bit.
Yeah, I might have to up my game a little bit. I might have to go, hold on, baby, go take a stretch. Let me stretch. I see what's happening. I see what's going on here.
Come over here, bitch.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get these chains and whips out the closet. You fucked up. I didn't know you was this nasty.
Yeah, she was like, be ready for this, daddy.
I'm like, oh. Yeah,
I was sweating up.
There's some demons out here, yo. Like I told you before, some women that transform on you in behind closed doors. That's my type of lady. They be like, oh, cute and shit. The doors closed. They turn to a whole nother type of beast.
Yep.
Like what?
Lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. We're out there.
Nah, I want a demon in the sheets.
Oh, he said not a freak. He said he want a demon.
I want a demon. I want to come out there shaking like shit.
He said I want to come here questioning my life and shit.
Like, why did I even do this today? I hate myself. This is what
if any dick turn any bitch out like that, I think it'd be dangerous.
I got a legit funny thing. I'm gonna ask you this question because it happened to me once. I'm not gonna lie. You ever hooked up with someone, then after the hookup, you went in the mirror like, what is wrong with me, yo? Why did I do this?
Absolutely.
I hate everything about me. Where's the aspirin? I'm gonna swallow 24 of them shits. Yeah. So, like, oh, duh. I ran into some midnight chasers.
I knew you were gonna say it. I was gonna say it too. Shout out to Zane.
Shout out to Zane on that one. But yeah, man, I ran into some. Yo, that's horrible. I feel bad for those girls.
You ran into some midnight chasers?
I was that douchebag at one point.
Yeah. What did you do?
Call you over at like 11. You know what I mean? You look like a 5, right? You come over with the sweatpants that make you look like a 4. And then you know, we do our biz. We keep the lights down very low. I was about to say, Prince, said you know something about this? Put the lights down low. She has a good time, and you be like, all right, your Uber outside. Go lock my door. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Uber wasn't outside then.
Well, no, not at that time. It wasn't outside.
It was more of like, time to go.
Go get your bus. You not gonna take me home? I got work in the morning and shit. You know what I mean? I was that dick at one point.
Why?
Ah, man. It was like you said earlier. I was using it to like fill a void at that time. So it was kind of like, yeah. Like, you know, just like.
So when you fill a void, you tend to do that? Or back in the day?
at that point in life, that's how I was filling my void. You know, it was kind of like.
Through sex?
Through sex at that time.
Interesting.
You know, it's whatever.
So it's whatever. And through that, you fucking didn't care how many pussies you had.
Nah, it's not like that. Okay. You gotta be very careful when I say that. Yeah, I was very, I would say experimental in a lot of sense, but I wasn't I was very choosy on who I experimented with. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was just grabbing any random that said hi to me. You know what I mean? Like I kind of had to know that this is a mutual thing and all this stuff before we could even proceed, you know? Mm-hmm. So like almost like verbal contracts.
Okay.
My friends used to, I hate saying this.
So you'd have verbal contracts with them and they would know?
They would know.
Okay. As long as you did that, that's all that matters. You didn't leave
Don't get me wrong. There's always the once in the blue moon person that be like, I know what you said, but I just thought, no, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have thought any of that. I know what we said, but I was You know what happened? You hit that crazy button in the back of the vaginal wall. And you just keep hitting that button and you just making them more and more crazy in the back. You just keep tapping it. And then all of a sudden they breaking into your house in the middle of the night.
Damn, I feel like I was one of the girls that he played.
Nah, I would probably remembered you because I would have came out shaking.
Like I feel like she did something. I think if I would have been that girl to meet Matt back in the day, he would have messed me up.
Honestly,
let's be real. That's what I'm saying. He would have literally.
I was on another level of freakness. I calm all the way down. Do you understand? I pulled the e-brake on my chill side.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. You're the first person I congratulate. Thank you. You know how hard that was. You know what I mean?
I can only imagine, bro. I'm happy. Nah, because it really is. Because I feel it. He said, "Skirt."
Pull that e-brake. I'm like.
So okay. I mean, I'm almost told that when a man controls his sexual urges and desires, it's more of a sense of empowerment. It gives you more power in a sense because you're literally dominating over the thing that dominates you half the time. So it's like I always preach about this. Yes, I said no to the pussy.
I always preach about this. Testosterone's a motherfucker, yo.
Yeah.
Testosterone makes you rage out of control, and we got it in our system all day. Men just got it in our system. We sometimes like you and don't even know why we like you. And it's just the fucking hormones pumping. And I know it sucks. It sucks. Yo, because sometimes we think we like you. We legit genuinely think that this is something I actually want. And then you'll release that fucking absent child of God, right? the absent juices. And then all of a sudden your brain goes clear and you go, fuck, yo, I can't even stand this person's voice, yo. You know what I mean? And then you get mad at yourself. You can't even, it happens to guys. And it's not like, sometimes we're almost possessed by it. We're possessed by whatever hormones pumping through us. And we're just kind of like, oh, fuck, I gotta fuck something. I'm just gonna put a hole in your fucking mattress if I have to fuck. Like, you just gotta do it. That's why I was telling Joe and me, we always had this type of, I was like, yo, if you're going to do anything important, you got to release that you got to get the edge out. If you're one of those guys that's hypersexual, you got to get that edge out first before you come outside.
So what does that edge out mean?
You got to bust one nut.
You got to masturbate.
Pop it off. Make it like a thing. Maybe I'm going to bust it out like 3 times this week. You know what I mean? I do got that.
Because if not, then you're gonna allow your testosterone to take over.
But at the same time, sometimes you need that testosterone to be pumping because you need to feel like a fucking, you got to feel that extra aggression and that man shit, because you're going to a meeting and your fucking chest is out. It's like, nah, bitch, we doing it this way, and it's because this hormone's telling you, like, yo, you got to toughen up, you got to be big and strong here, But that same hormone, you're going to a room full of women, you're like, fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna do something stupid. I gotta get out.
Damn.
Yeah,
it happens.
It happens.
That's crazy.
It happens to a lot of guys, and we just don't. It's just something you live with.
Right. I was just gonna say, like, that must be so hard for a married.
I'm not saying
for a married man too. Like,
it's hard for a married man that's in a monogamous relationship.
Really?
Yeah, if you're in a monogamous relationship, there's different types of married, you know what I'm saying, pans and all that other stuff. So if you're in if you're in a relationship, you're married and both of you guys agree that you got to be monogamous to each other, then it's and he's a hypersexual person and you're with a non-hypersexual person, then it could get a little difficult.
I think it could get difficult either way, no?
Yeah, it could. Like, depends on who's sex drive is working that day. Somebody probably not into it, somebody is into it, maybe one person hasn't been into it for 2 weeks and you've been into it every fucking day, whatever, it happens. Even with guys, there be guys be like, yo, I don't want to have sex. Sometimes there's another thing, just because it gets hard doesn't mean we want to have sex. It doesn't mean we want to have sex. It just gets hard. The wind blow properly, big dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things.
Just because it's hard doesn't mean you guys.
Nah, it doesn't mean I want to fuck you. It just means it gets hard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's new. I didn't hear that. That's the first time I've heard that.
You never heard that before? Yeah. Nah, yo. Listen.
Sometimes you guys don't want.
First thing in the morning, the way the body tells you that a man is up, the way the body tells a man that everything's working, his dick is hard.
Okay.
That's pretty much letting you know that blood is circulating. All right. That's why some guys could pretty much time what time in the morning they're gonna get hard. Pretty much time it, yo. I be having my shit down to the top, like, It's 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and cut. Oh man.
Is that
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the wind might blow. It might be, you might be feeling so good. Maybe you just smoke the L. You know what I mean? You feeling so good. That breeze tickle the back of your neck. Oh, motherfucker. You be like, yes. Yes, yo. Yo. I feel bad when it don't go up. When it don't go up, especially if you know, if you're one of those guys who's like regularly gets hard on a regular day, that's what freaks you out. That's another thing that freaks out guys when it doesn't work. You like, if you're used to it getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning and then it's 12 o'clock, you be like, hey, what's happening here? Like you be like, hey, it's not working.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's scary too.
That's crazy though. I just didn't know there was a whole like timing and options and all this thing when it comes down to that hardness or not. But I just thought that you guys can't control it. Like as soon as you guys feel it, like at that point it's uncontrollable.
But I'm not making excuses for men. There's still pig-headed shithead guys that do pig-headed shithead things. What I'm saying is just like there is something that gets us there. You know, I'm not saying that it controls everything we do, but it does play a factor. You know what I mean? On the way that we do things and how we operate. You know what I mean? We're willing to take way more risks than you guys because this hormone inside me says, I'll get up that motherfucker without a problem. Show the fuck off. And I bet you when I come down, if someone took a picture, somebody gonna want to fuck, right? It's just a lot of innovation in the world happened because men was chasing ass.
So being a girl like me and being gullible and, you know, being wifey and whatever, what do you recommend and how I can detect these guys for the next round?
That just want
that. And like, how can I detect them so I can prevent the last douchebags I've literally had?
Well, having to be, not just be honest, but to be secure enough in yourself to have the uncomfortable conversation of sex. Everyone tiptoes around that shit when it comes down, and then they get ambushed when they're all by themselves.
Right.
If we pretty much had that almost like this conversation, like you don't have to go into a big thing like on your first date, like, so do you do doggy style or missionary? You don't have to do all that shit. But what I'm saying is like, just a lot of times people would tell you their intentions just from that conversation. You know what I mean? Like, yo, are you what type? Or what type of sex do you do like that? Or are you into casual just hookups and stuff like that? Just having those type of conversations. Just the normal, yo, you like to have hookups? Do you do blah, 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 blah? People will tell you, yeah, I hook up a lot. You know, I hook up sometimes. That guy right there, I hook up sometimes. He hook up a lot. Fucking a lot. He's fucking a lot. It's going.
Oh, okay? When a guy says hook up sometimes?
Yeah, you know, I hook up here and there and, you know. That's pretty much saying, yeah, I hook up all the time.
It makes it seem like sex is not important.
Yeah.
It really isn't. It isn't. Your sex isn't.
You guys make it seem like it is, though. That's why you need it.
Again, we can't control it, yo. I got it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't put that thing in front of me and I don't want to do something.
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm married and we're not in a monogamous relationship, and here you are being tempted by a temptress or some woman who just looks better than your woman that's at home. Are you now, because she just opened her legs and her pussy's out showing, and you at a party, she done cornered you, she done put you in a room away from everyone, are you gonna fuck the pussy or not?
Well, then it comes down to like how strong his will is. Is his will strong enough to think about you in this situation?
But that my thing as a man, your initial thought is gonna be, I'm gonna fuck her. Yes or no?
Listen, our initial thought when we first meet you is asking if we're gonna fuck you. Yes or no? And like, oh, we already thought about that.
Okay.
The same thing when a woman say like she putting out your nose if she wants to sleep with a guy before first sight. We know if we want to sleep with you already. We already know. You know what I'm saying? It's just how he goes about this from there. Just because I want to sleep with you doesn't mean I have to sleep with you. You know?
Okay.
Like I want to sleep with her. At one point I wanted to sleep with Halle Berry. I didn't stalk her.
This is true, but these women are attainable. These women are day
so it doesn't matter. Okay, so if I want to sleep with my neighbor, I gotta go next door. You know what I mean? People want to fuck a woman on a daily basis. You walk that, as soon as you open up that door, at least 5 guys want to have sex with you. So they gotta like, are they all supposed to just come and attack you? They gotta have some type of control. Relax.
I understand that, but I'm talking about the woman now having the control and coming up to you, and now the control is no longer
it's his
on
willpower. It's how much willpower he has, and how much, and in that moment, how much he cares about the situation over that that intense feeling.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah, so it's willpower.
Yeah, but I'm asking you if this is in your situation, you're married.
Oh yeah, just say no. I'm a personal trainer, you know. I don't want to try to be cocky. I'm not trying to be cocky. You know,
I'm a personal trainer. I've seen bodies.
Like I get those photos in the mail all the time. That's part of my job. You think every once in a blue moon something don't slip through the cracks?
Okay, I see
you know what I'm saying? Or every once in a while somebody don't. It's all about like what I find more important. Do I find us having sex more important than, you know,
this person that just looks good in eye candy?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's like you already know. You can get off and whatever.
I'm also older, you know? I'm also older, meaning that I have more control. Like, I don't have to, like... I'm not proving myself to nobody. I don't have to prove myself to me or anyone else. I already did that. I established what I can and can't do in and out the bedroom, whatever. I don't have to do... Like, I'm not insecure about myself. A lot of times, sometimes that sex stuff happens because people are insecure. You know, so I don't have to do any of that. So I can say no.
He said, okay. Yeah, so if a man says yes, he has insecurity issues.
He could have a whole bunch of different issues. I can't even break all that down. But it could be mental issues. It could just he can't control himself. It could just be a whole bunch of other shit. But he could have a whole bunch of crap. But I just know I'm at a point in life where that type of stuff isn't bothering me. Like I could just like, don't get me wrong. Do I want it? Yeah, of course. I want it if I could do it every fucking day on the second, I would definitely do that. But like I could also know like there's a time and place. There's certain people you want to do that with. Certain people you don't want to do that with.
Right.
You know, it's you know, it just gotta. Also, you gotta think about since we're into. Yeah, it is sometimes better knowing when you're fucking. You know. And a lot of times you want like younger people, they want all these randoms. They just want the number. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get to experience what sex really is for a man. Busting a nut and having an orgasm are two fucking different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most guys never reach an orgasm, just like most women never reached an orgasm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can bust a nut all day. You can't have an orgasm all the time.
What's the difference between you busting a nut and having an orgasm?
Busting a nut is just I'm pretty much just getting rid of this juice. I'm just pretty much just getting it out of my system.
And then your orgasm.
An orgasm is a whole mind-body experience. Like, you feel that shit in your toes. You know what I'm saying? That shit is deep. That shit is just like...
How old are you when you first experienced your
orgasm?
First sexual orgasm?
A real orgasm, I didn't experience till I was 21.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, I was active. I was sexually active, but I didn't know what an orgasm was until a woman was actually like, yo, I'm going to show you what an orgasm is. And I was just like, what are you talking about? I'm busting nuts all day, baby. You get 4 or 5 of them out of the day if you want to. And you get that. Look, I could bust a nut and I'm up and ready to go to the movies, chill, whatever. I got energy. Like, what's up? What you want to do? You want to go do backflips? I'll get an orgasm. You got to give me some time. Because I got to retrace my soul and bring that shit back to my body. I'm like, fuck, yo. Oh, shit. Come here. Hold me. Cuddle. Hold me. Aww. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you gotta. Right. It's a full thing, you know.
It's a full body experience.
Full thing, you know. What I
just didn't know that there was a difference. I literally thought that the feeling that we get when we get an orgasm is the feeling that men get every single time they bust a nut.
No.
And at that point, I was like, I understand why sex is addicting.
Yeah.
Because it's like
everybody's chasing that dragon.
Imagine like, oh my god, like
everybody's chasing that dragon, yo. You bust your nut, you quiet, you be like, all right, baby. Go clean. Let's clean up and let's get the fuck up out of here. You fuck around and catch your orgasm. Oh! Oh, Lord.
Yeah, gotcha.
Shaking it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Fucking turning red and shit. You're like, girl, what you want? Want me to buy you some? What you talking about?
And that's how you know the pussy's good. Yeah. If you make a man orgasm.
You got car payments? What you talking about? Fucking orgasm. That's how those guys be getting. The guys that be getting really. We gotta end this shit soon.
Yeah.
But guys who get real big orgasm. So I know you get pussy whipped. That's how I know her pussy. She is fire. She did some shit to you because he be like, he be all gangster and shit, and all of a sudden he be like, yeah, all of a sudden, oh yeah, I had to go pay. I had to pay Val's phone bill. I'm like, wait, hold time. What you paying Val's phone bill for? Man, she was just behind. Yeah, whatever. That's on senior tech. Good job. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Go ahead, Val. Bounce it back, girl. I'm gonna send you my bill. Like, go ahead, so you get work this out for me too. You know what I mean?
I'll be like, wind it. I got you.
But yeah. Yeah, I felt like I talked for a long time.
No, it's all right.
Okay. But yeah, definitely need to know the difference between nutting and orgasming.
Nah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a difference.
It's different.
Well, we learn something every day. Today, I learned a lot from this session.
Yeah, I learned a lot today from Val too. She's as perverted as always. I feel like I need to go get cleaned up.
I mean, hey, not as perverted as like I want to like spit and then you spit and blah blah blah.
It's just a moment thing, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about my ass, you know.
Hey, with the hookup you can do that, but now we know.
Yeah, we can't do with the hookup. Okay, so let's recap, right? Val was talking. What would you recap about yours? You said.
Oh, about sleeping over.
Yeah, Val said sleeping over. When do you know that? Damn, we supposed to talk about something. No, we'll wait till the next one. Sleeping over. Right. When do you know it's okay to sleep over?
When it's not, like to
when
leave.
It's not. Casual hookups. Is it okay to be honest about it or not? The difference between nutting and orgasming. Testosterone and why men do dumb shit.
Right.
Sometimes I'm not giving everybody an excuse because a lot of you guys are still dicks, but I gotta be on the man side a little bit. I gotta represent.
Yeah, your first orgasm. That was great.
Wow,
my first orgasm was like at 23, 24.
Word.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
That is, right? It's like, I was so upset. Because imagine you realizing it, like, oh my god, like I thought this whole time, like,
is this what it is? This is what sex really is? Like,
yeah, exactly. So when I finally had it, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing! Like it was another world.
Whew, we're gonna get into
yes,
all that.
We are.
Conversation's getting me hot. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get into Val's first orgasm.
We're gonna get into Val's first orgasms. On the next episode, we're gonna have Kat here. She's gonna talk about her first orgasm too.
Okay.
Check out Matthew's Master Kungalingus class coming soon, and all master classes. Joe, we gotta hook this up. We gotta get this model together. Joe, we gotta get this model together. All right. So we can get this model together.
I love it. Loving this energy.
All right, guys. This is a lovely, important podcast. Thank you, everybody listening. We're always supported by bulletprooffitness.com. Make sure you check out bulletprooffitness.com to get you that 8 weeks transformation program with the hats, the hoodies, and everything else that's on the website. Check it out, bulletprooffitness.com. And you know how I always end this shit. This was Lynn.
Hey.
So